real estate investors, everyone wants to know, how are tariffs going to affect real estate specifically? All right, let's go through the obvious. The obvious is any goods and or services coming into the country likely will cost more, like Canadian lumber, right? Or sheetrock, or anything that you're making a house with. These things that are materials, Home Depot, right? These things will cost more, and to rehab your property, to build a property, will cost more, and likely you're going to have to pass that on to the consumer. And then the big question is, can that consumer actually afford this tariff? So that's number one. Number two, another way that's obvious is that the increase of most of these tariffs are likely going to start to cause a recessionary environment, right? I'm not saying it's going to be a recession, but guess what? We're going to see decreases in the Dow Jones. We're going to see businesses get devalued, right? And because it just costs more, and people are going to anticipate those businesses not being able to sell the same amount of goods and services as they previously was without the tariff. It's also going to affect real estate because your basic consumer, your tenant, or your potential purchaser of your flip or your build, they might have less discretionary or disposable income. Discretionary income meaning they still got to buy their food, y'all. Like, they still have to buy their basic necessities. And if those basic necessities cost more money, then guess what? They have less disposable income, which means they might not be late on their rent. They may not be able to afford that same level of house that they was previously purchasing. Additionally, where do they work? How do they work? Are they being laid off because their company might have to cut back? Why would they have to cut back? Well, because I'm going to sell less goods and services to other customers, so I'm going to make less money. And where do companies normally cut first? They cut their labor force. That labor force are your customers in real estate. Those are your renters. Those are your people that are buying. So obviously they could get cut there. Now, are there any bright sides? Well, one bright side that I've been noticing all day today is that the market believes that a recession might come. Because the market believes that a recession might come, that's also sending down the 10-year treasury. The 10-year treasury is the basis for most of interest rates in real estate. So one benefit is that interest rates could and likely will start to come down. So that's a benefit. But the problem is it's coming down because the market believes there's a recession. And the market believes there is a recession, there might be less people able to rent and or buy your property. So kind of a catch-22, right? Interest rates typically go up when there's an economy that's booming. Interest rates go down when the economy is suffering.